Hey you guys, welcome back. Yes, it's been a little bit, but I'm back today answering your burning questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. I can't remember the last time I done a Q&A video, if I've done one at all, but I do love answering you guys' questions and I love watching Q&A videos because I am very nosy, like a lot of you guys I'm sure. I thought it would be a nice little video to break up my other videos before I start posting my Thailand vlog. So I'll have 2 or 3 Thailand vlogs for you coming, so if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. They're going to be really fun vlogs. We did a ton while we were out there, so they're quite adventure packed for the most part, I think. But yeah, I think we should just dive straight into answering the questions. So quite a lot of you guys asked. I've only glanced over these questions. I haven't prepared answers or anything, so if this is a bit scattered, I do apologise, but it's just the way things tend to go on my channel. Someone asked, are you still working out? I miss your fitness videos. I do want to do a lot more fitness videos in the future and update you guys, probably more about food because I love healthy eating. I also love terrible eating, but I do really enjoy healthy eating and healthy recipes and trying to find things that are healthy that taste really good. So I will be sharing the recipes. Fitness wise, there's not really that much to update you guys on. I've been trying to keep my fitness up, but over the last few months with uni and stuff, it just really has been quite jumpy and not consistent, but I've been trying to keep my weight kind of maintained through my eating, but I have a lot of toning up to do. I started back at the gym this week, but now I'm going home, so again I'm a bit scattered, but I'm hoping over summer, because I'll be up in Belfast quite a lot, that I'll get back on a more normal routine and maybe I'll start posting what I'm doing in the gym on my Instagram. I'm definitely recording my progress pictures, so hopefully I will update you guys on that soon. Terminator asks, do you have any advice for university students trying to make it in the design industry? Experience. Use any free time, any break, especially summer holidays, just take a month or 2 out of your summer holidays to get experience and work, because that is more valuable than anything. Learning how to be in a professional environment and how to act and how to carry yourself is invaluable. It doesn't have to be anywhere fancy, it can be somewhere that's local to you, so that's definitely my number one advice. Did you know how to sew before you entered college, and do you have any celebrity crushes? I did know how to sew before I entered university. It's definitely a big help if your course requires you to make your clothes. Not all courses do. You can absolutely have your stuff made by a seamstress. It's usually not a problem at most courses, but for me, I just I'm a maker as well as a designer, so I like making clothes, and I've been sewing since I was 10. I joined the local club of lovely old ladies locally where I lived, and I was the youngest one there, and it was the most fun ever, and yeah, my sewing machine is still going since then. So Nicole Ortiz 315 asks, how long have you and your boyfriend been together? And that's the first part of her question. The answer is 5 years. We just had our 5-year anniversary while we were in Thailand, so that was really nice. And she said, have you ever had some bumps down the road? If so, how have you gotten through them? Definitely. I don't think any normal relationship wouldn't have bumps down the road. This has probably been the best year in a while. We've never broken up or anything like that. We never got to that stage, but we've definitely had some kind of make or break moments, probably a few, especially I would say year 3 and year 4 were the hardest, just because Cathal was quite stressed at university and I'm a stressed person, but I don't think Cathal kind of knew how to deal with stress, so both of us being stressed wasn't great for us. But at the same time, you just have to learn and grow with a relationship. I find communication is the best thing ever. You have to get your feelings out there. I am one of those people, life's too short. You have to, if you're not happy with something or you're unpleased in the relationship, you have to express it to the other person. Even if it doesn't feel good to say it, you need to let the other person know how you feel so that you can build on the relationship and get through it and grow together, because it's all about learning and just trying to be the best other person in the relationship that you can be. So I would definitely say, you know, year 1, year 2 is like honeymoon period, year 3, year 4 is really like a testing time, and then now that we're over that, like it's been so smooth, and like this year has been just the best ever. So yeah, I would definitely say just if someone's worth it, just stick with it. Fan B Tribes asks, what did you study at A level? I didn't do A level, I did the Irish version, which is called the Leaving Cert, and it is the most horrible thing in the universe, and it is probably, I think, way harder than the A levels. Sorry guys, but it is. I did 7 subjects. We have to do mandatory English, Irish, maths, French, like you have to do another language, so I did French, English, Irish, maths, and then I did construction, I did biology, and I did, what was my other subject? Oh, and I did business studies. And I think there's another one in there, but I can't remember. But yeah, it was pretty tough, and you kind of go by points, so you have to try and get as close to 600 points as possible. Actually, some of my first ever YouTube videos was me escaping from my Leaving Cert. So why I started doing YouTube was an escapism from the stress of studying. I would spend every spare minute in between studying actually making videos. So if you go probably way back on like my old channel, yeah, and I posted my results on there and all kind of stuff like that. So oh my god, that's so long ago now. And she also asks, are you glad you went to Belfast, or do you wish you went somewhere like London? No, because I'm not cut out for London. I'm really not. I'm more of a New York person. I feel like you're either a New York person or a London person, and I definitely cannot stick London. I spent a month there doing work experience with Topshop last year, and it was just so gruesome. Like, I don't know how people do the whole tube thing every single day, and now I know why people are always grumpy. So yeah, definitely I'm glad I didn't move to London. It's way too expensive, and I don't know, it's a little bit different. It's also really fun, but it's just not for me. I am glad I came to Belfast to spend time with Cathal and move in together and stuff like that, but Belfast is, I'm not gonna lie, it's so boring, but I'm just kind of bored of Ireland in general. What's your biggest accomplishment or achievement to date? Probably finishing my education would be a big one. I really, like, I don't hate education, I definitely don't, but by the end of it I'm always really glad to be done with it, and I'm glad I stuck with it and got it over with. So I'd say that's a big achievement. I think being in a relationship for this long is an achievement, and I think having all you guys as subscribers is probably in my top 3, just because I never thought I would hit 50,000 subscribers. That's just like crazy to me. I know it's not much compared to other subscribers, but I just like, I don't really have any help from anyone, or you know, it's purely by word of mouth on YouTube or lovely fellow YouTubers that mention me every once in a while. So definitely, like, just doing that and still having the enthusiasm I have for YouTube is, yeah, I'm really proud of that, I guess. When did you decide to move to NYC, and are you moving with your boyfriend? I always knew I was going to go to America. It's just like, it was never a question. It was just kind of like, when would I go? I am intending, like, the visa I'm on is a year long, but I would hopefully like to think that if I am able to stay, I will stay, and if I get the opportunity to stay, because it is quite hard to stay in America if you're not on some kind of a program. Mine is a graduate visa program available to the Republic of Ireland only. It used to be open to a few countries, but I think Ireland is the last one left, and it basically allows me to work as an intern or as a job somewhere for a year, and I can move around as I please. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. And is Cathal going with me? No, Cathal is doing his architecture master's degree, so he's staying here. But I think it's good, because when he was in his final year, he was very stressed, and I feel like I need a lot of attention when I'm like with someone. So I feel like it's actually better if I'm busy doing something else and I can leave him to work hard and do the absolute best that he can in his degree. So it's working out fine. I'm not naive. If it doesn't work out, it's not meant to be, but we have a fairly strong relationship, so I would like to think that we will try and work things out. We were long distance for 2 years before we actually moved in together, so we know what it's like, but obviously it will be a lot harder this time around after living together for 3 years, but we're just going to see how it goes, play it by ear, you know. You just have to be a bit of a realist about it and just go with the flow. The Farmer's Journal, who always comments on Instagram, thank you very much, you are a loyal follower. How do you motivate yourself with regards to work, fitness and blogging? I don't know, I've been so unmotivated since I got back from Thailand and just a bit like, what do I do with myself? I have so much to do but I don't want to do it. With YouTube, it's just, I love making videos, I love editing, I love being creative on my computer. But yeah, it's just more, you just gotta want to be the best you. I feel like I am definitely not like a pillar to look up to or anything, but I do care about myself and what I do and my aspirations, and I just feel like you need to aim to be the best possible you ever. Find out what you're good at, be the best at it, take care of yourself, take care of your body, and you only got one life, so make it freaking awesome and be the best you inside and out that you can possibly be. So that's what I like to kind of look up to. Just Cammy asked, how was your overall uni experience, specifically in first year? First year it was very, very lonely. I resorted a lot to hanging out with my boyfriend because he was in the same university at lunchtime and stuff like that, and we didn't have a lot of class time where you had to be in the uni in first year, so after class people would just go home, so there wasn't really a chance to really hang out with people and get to know people. So I only had maybe 1 or 2 friends, and I wouldn't say at the time they were very close friends. They were just sort of like friends that like acquaintances that I would chat to, but they wouldn't have been like really close friends, but then they developed into closer friends. I would say third year you make the most friends because you spend the most time in uni. So don't worry about it. If you're worried about it, it will all work out, but you just need to make the effort to be sociable and just strike up conversation. Stephanie Mina asked, how do you plan your fashion cinema lookbooks? Any tips for someone who would love to film this kind of video? I do have a few videos on like what lenses and cameras and stuff I use, but planning wise I don't plan them at all. They're usually really last minute. The outfits are usually thrown on. Well, there goes that. I'm sorry for abruptly ending the video. I'm the freaking queen of losing clips. Like, it's actually a curse that I accidentally delete footage. Like, it was literally exporting and I put, don't even get me started. I'm so sorry. I will answer the last 3 questions that I wanted to answer in next month's FAQ because I really enjoyed doing this one for you guys. I'm really sorry I had to end the video so abruptly, but I do hope you subscribe to stick around for the Thailand vlogs that are coming up, which are going to be in Chiang Mai and Phuket, so they'll be really fun. Do let me know in the down bar whether you enjoyed this video. I would really love to know, and give it an old thumbs up if you did. I will see you in the next one and catch you on the flip side. Bye! And it's just a little halter neck bralette that's got like this gorgeous lace crochet detail.